Hey, good afternoon. I'm not going to talk too long because Bubba is sleeping. He still has to work tonight. But I noticed he didn't have any lunch bagged up in the refrigerator. So I thought I'd cook something and surprise him. So I decided to thaw out some chicken thighs, some boneless chicken thighs. And I was kind of craving chicken stew. Now, being, from South Louisiana, our chicken stew is usually brown with a roux base. But that's okay because I have instant roux. But I'm going to try this in the Tupperware pressure cooker. So, first things first is we've got to get our pressure cooker out. Now, this is a pack of six thighs, boneless thighs, and as you can see, it's just like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop them on in there. I haven't added my seasoning yet. We will get to that. This whole process is probably going to take about 25 minutes. Okay, so along with that, we need to go ahead and throw my onion. Shift this over somewhere. Gotta get my onion done. I use the chopper for my onions, basically because I don't want them big and chunky. I want them kind of fine. And the compact chopper is perfect for that. But I basically, this is a small onion, and what I do is I do it in two parts, so I do one half at a time. Gotta get it in place first. Apparently, I'm not sitting in the right direction. There we go. 5 pulls usually is what I put. 5 pulls is the equivalent to 12. 12 pulls on the string is, or 5 pulls on the string is 12 blade chops, basically. Now I'm going to do the rest. Now the recipe that I'm using, I winged it, you know what I mean, based on what I normally would do my stew. It's just that I'm not doing it on the stove and it's not going to take me an hour. You know, as Cajuns like to have stuff brown. When we do any kind of stew or gumbo. But in this case, I mean, it's a win-win scenario when you have the powdered roux. I haven't tried it at all. This is the first time that I'm attempting this. So we will see what our outcome is. Now, along with the 1 onion, it's going to call for, I'm throwing in 2 small carrots. I've got them, what do you do? Shaved. I got them shaved, and I'm just slicing them. You can use canned carrots if you wanted to. Just make sure you drain it. And then I also have 2 stalks of celery, but I don't want big old chunks of celery, so I am gonna pass the celery in the chopper. And I just basically chop it up so that way it'll fit in the chopper. I'm not using my big one, so I have to accommodate. Now you can put bell peppers if you want. You can go ahead and put green onions. I don't have either of those. We do need to go grocery shopping. can go ahead and throw some noodles, or you can, if you're gonna do a chicken and dumplings, you can throw some noodles in there. You can, I was kind of thinking about going ahead and throwing some biscuits in there, but the biscuits I have are flaky, so I opted against it because I don't think it would do good. Now you can go ahead and serve this over rice. You can serve it over rice. You can serve it over mashed potatoes. My plan is to have mashed potatoes. Alright. So, now we're going to go ahead and do our staple seasoning. So, my Tonie's, onion powder, as I always say, if your staple seasonings don't give you a cough or a sneeze, then they're not fresh. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some of my instant roux. Okay. And give it a stir. I want the chicken to have some seasoning. Now you can go ahead and put chicken stock, vegetable broth. You can do something like that, but because I've added the instant roux, I'm going to go with water. Now, in the pressure cooker, you have to remember that there is a max line. You don't want to go over the max line, but you definitely want to have your contents covered. So I'm just going to go ahead and stir that up. And I need my phone. I always take pictures, you know that. Y'all know this. Alright. We will cover it up, align the arrows, give it a half turn, lock it in place, and stick it in the microwave for 25 minutes. I will be back.